you tonight. We got an exciting matchup here. 2-0 Northbridge Rams are coming into town to play the 2-1 Auburn Rockets. Both teams obviously on a 2-game winning streak. This should be a good game, folks.
Absolutely. We're looking at it. Looks like Auburn has won the toss. Looks like they're going to receive after halftime. Looks like we're going to be kicking off, and we're going to be starting at defense. So, Paul, in my great opinion, this is going to be Auburn's test to defense tonight.
Absolutely. Now we're going to take a quick break. We're going to cut to the national anthem, folks. The Auburn Rocket Marching Band will be performing the national anthem. Great rendition of the national anthem by our marching band. Now, Bryce, you did mention beforehand that it's going to be the defensive test for the Rockets. But here's the key. Tyler Charpentier and Chase Reyes are both out tonight. So that just made that test a whole lot harder.
That's true. But, you have to think about it in this case. Talking with some of the defensive players, like Akeem Rose, talking to him earlier today, he's like, he's going to make a statement tonight. As he always tells me, he's going to make a statement. He's going to do something. But, when I talk about this is going to be their defensive test, we went against Hudson week 1, a hard week, undefeated state champions. The little thing people know, because we lost by 20, is we kept them scoreless throughout halftime and almost third quarter. Our defense was strong. And then the next week afterwards, we made a bigger statement and shut out BVT 35-0. Now tonight, against one of our biggest rivals, Northbridge, if we're able to lock them out, there is no doubt in my mind that this team has the confidence and what it needs to go all the way.
That is absolutely correct, Bryce. You just mentioned the rivalry. Auburn and Northbridge go way back. This is this is hatred level of a kind of rivalry. And now tonight, I'm really looking forward to the coaching battle. Coach Cormier, seasoned vet, 20-plus years under his belt here at Auburn, but he's going up against the infamous La Chapelle, 50 years at Northbridge. He's going to be retiring at the end of the year. It's definitely going to be an interesting match.
It's going to be a great game, and we can't wait to broadcast it. We'll see you guys out there.
All right. As we heard, Auburn won the toss and will be deferring for the second half. And the kick is away. Taken out about the 10-yard line by Northbridge with a full head of steam. Breaks through to the 33-yard line, and that's where the Rams will be taking the field, led by none other than Joel LaChapelle. 2 years in a row he's played Auburn. Twice he's been knocked out of action early on. So I think a key question here tonight, how are the Northbridge Rams going to be able to protect their QB so he can have a good showing.
It's all about trust, Paul. A QB needs to have trust in their offensive line. Without trust, the QB and the offensive line just does not work together. So it's going to be interesting how they team up, and let's see if they can put some points on the board.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Lashma back to pass, and he's going to run it. He finds some space, and he's taken down by Akeem Rose.
What did I tell you about him making a statement tonight, Paul?
He's going to be one hard man to stop tonight. And here we go. 2nd and what appears to be 3 after the 7-yard run from Joel LaChapelle. He's back in the gun. 3 receivers to his right, 1 on his left. Man in motion, handoff. And he's got a hole right up the middle, and he's gone!
No.
Wow, what a statement by the Northbridge Rams. They take it right up the gut on 2nd and 5, and it is in for the end zone. 2 plays and 67 yards.
What a way to make a statement here tonight, Paul. This is going to be one heck of a game. It's going to start off like this. That is how you make a statement.
Mo Rodney Daigle, what a name. And he goes 62 yards for the end zone. Wow, what a statement. Barely a minute in, and Northbridge is already up by 1 score.
Man, Paul, it reminded me of last week with Braden Belanger's first play of the game, taking it right to the house.
Oh, yeah, let's see. That's also a key point of tonight. Belanger going up against the Northbridge team that knows nothing but pain at his hands ever since he stepped onto the field as an Auburn Rocket.
That's right, Paul. Kick is good.
Yep.
Score is now Rams at 7, Auburn 0. Let's see how the first drive of Auburn's offense is going to see. I know Jaden Ortiz and his wide receivers have been working a lot with each other, so hopefully we see tonight some passing, a little bit more passing, how we can get the ball in the air. Also, don't mind seeing us just running all over them, Paul.
Yeah, Bryce. I assume that Northbridge is going to try and stop Belanger at all costs. Don't know how well it's going to go, but I think if the Rockets see that and they see that they're packing up the box trying to get hands on Belanger so that he doesn't go far, maybe that's where Jaden Ortiz's time to shine comes.
100%, Paul. You have to think when you go against the Auburn Rockets, and when we go against the Rams, there's always one kid that you're going to have to look out for. For us, it's LaChapelle. But any former Swickle member teams that went against the Auburn Rockets, they know one man, and they always try to get ready for him, and it's always Braden Belanger. That is a dangerous name that they know because he just proves week out that he is the best around.
Absolutely, Bryce. I think he's the best running back in Central Mass right now, bar none. He leads the region in touchdowns. And here we go. We have a good return here from the Rockets. Gets all the way to the 40. He's body slammed right to the ground.
What a return there, Paul.
Looked like that was number 34, Andon Bonneville.
An absolute speed demon on the football field and also the basketball court, Paul.
Don't we know, Bryce? He's a two-way athlete. Amazing. Here we go. 1st and 10. Jaden Ortiz under center. Looks like they're in the I form. And he's going to fake a handoff. He's got Bonneville over the middle, and
nice.
It's complete. And Bonneville, he makes a man miss, and he's taken down from behind at the 17-yard line. That is how you respond. Wow.
Student section is going nuts, Paul.
Oh, they should be right now.
USA theme tonight.
Yes, sir.
You took a look at our matching ties tonight.
Yeah, your idea. Very much kudos to you for that one. Now, everybody's expecting the ball to go to Belanger there, but
you had him wide open. What was the Rams defense doing?
they were expecting the run. Play action, right across the field, wide open.
I mean,
goes for 43 yards.
And if they're doing their defense on Auburn, we know we're a run offense, but, man, when we get it in the air.
And now Belanger takes it up the middle, again in the I form.
It just reminds me of Gronk. You need like 5 guys to tackle him.
Yes. His build is just the perfect combination of speed and size, and that's very difficult to stop. 12-yard run there, first and goal from the 5-yard line. Rockets are already in business.
I would say that is a great response, Paul. An absolute dime to start it off, and then an absolute beast run play. So I think Auburn is also responding with some strong offense.
Here we go. Handoff to Braden Belanger. Let's see. It's close, and he's in!
There it is, baby.
5-yard touchdown run there for Braden Belanger. The Rockets respond. And the student section is going nuts. Look at that, Bryce. Barely 2 minutes in. We already have 2 scores on the board.
This is going to be a great game, Paul. I can already tell.
The rivalry, a coaching battle, the records this season, hopes and dreams. It's a perfect storm for a good game.
Absolutely. Could not have picked a better night. The weather's nice and breezy. It's going to be a great game.
And it looks like there's a flag. I believe Northbridge jumped offside. Indeed. Let's see. Now, let's see. This is where that coaching experience comes into play. Do they still kick the extra point, or do they give the ball to Belanger and see if he can rush it in?
Well, you know, with the trust we have in our running backs, Paul, I might want to go for 2 on this.
It looks like the special teams unit is sticking out there. Our PAT team, Doyle, Saucier.
Absolute dime. All he kicks is dimes.
Every single time. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 7-all, folks. 9 minutes and 54 seconds left in the first quarter. You are on AHS TV, and you are watching the Auburn Rockets versus the Northbridge Rams. I am Paul Vengos, and I'm alongside my good friend and co-commentator,
Bryce Oliveira.
So, Bryce, we just saw 2 scoring drives, 2 and 3 plays, respectively.
3 minutes in.
Yes, not even.
Not even. It's awesome.
So we're seeing right now, this might be one of the games of all time in the rivalry. Of course, it is still early, but I have faith that this is going to be a great game.
I think this is going to be an absolute shootout, and I am ready for it, Paul. Both these offenses are hungry to beat each other, and the defenses want to crush each other. So I am looking forward to this. This has been the game that I know both of us have been looking forward to, so this is going to be an amazing, amazing night.
By the way, I just want to say something real quick. Telegram and Gazette, where you at? This should have been the game of the week. We got snubbed for St. John's. This should be the game of the week,
Some
guys.
people don't appreciate good rivalries, Paul.
No, they don't.
This is like the Packers and Bears.
I'd go even further. I'd say this is Michigan-Ohio State level.
Oh, really?
Let's see. Kick fielded cleanly off a bobbly bounce. And let's see. Northbridge breaks through. Oh, we got a flag.
Well, we can say, Paul, you don't have a lot of luck betting on Michigan, do you?
Shall I remind you of 4 straight wins in the last 4 seasons?
All right.
But we don't want to talk about that, huh?
No.
Exactly. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, we got a Buckeye and a Wolverine fan here in the booth. And
We'll
it looks like
we'll get the picture of him in an Ohio State jersey on the screen.
we already do. Don't worry. And it looks like we have a face mask on the return. Let's see. Believe it's on the Rockets, and that gives Northbridge excellent starting field position.
I'm going to say tonight, flags are going to be as crucial as possible, Paul. Any yardage that you're going to give up tonight is going to be very, very important. Now, occasional flags in a normal game anytime, but this game specifically, they are going to cost you deeply.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about that. And now here comes Northbridge out of the gun. Handoff to Daigle. And he is stuffed behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard there, and that's the Rocket defense we like to see.
Absolutely. It looks like Caden Wood made that tackle right there.
Woody, we love Woody. And now it's going to bring up 2nd and long. What do you expect to see here from Northbridge on this play, Bryce?
I am going to say it's time to put it in the air.
Let's see. Looks like this is a passing formation. 3 receivers to his left, 1 on his right. LaChapelle drops back the throw, slings it right over the middle, and it's caught wide open in the soft spot of the defense.
Oh, no.
And he keeps going for about 10 yards after the catch, and that is Antonio D'Alfonso. 5'10" wide receiver there. LaChapelle looks sharp.
Hate to, but notice it. We left him wide open. We had Akeem Rose. Looked like he was guarding him at the line first, but then he looked like he was going for a blitz. So maybe we just got to work on leaving them. We got to keep them locked down here. We can't leave any open wide receivers like they did on defense when we gave it to Aiden Bonneville. But we got to make sure we're keeping our wide receivers on lockdown.
Yeah, it looked like that was zone coverage. But anyways, LaChapelle back to throw once again, and he's gonna escape the sack. Wow. Oh, but he's eventually going to be taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Number 33, Rex Vardabedian.
Rex Vardabedian there on the sack. And that's going to be a loss of 2 there for the Rams. Now, Bryce, we've seen in succession good defensive play, and then you get burnt, and then another good defensive play. If they're able to build on that one that just occurred, and they're able to stop them short and have them face a 3rd down, that is key to the remainder of this drive. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
3rd down drives it's very 50-50, Paul. You know, some teams thrive on 3rd downs. Some teams just die on 3rd downs.
And LaChapelle drops back to throw again. He's protected, but now he's rolling out to his right. Throw to the outside. Oh. What a catch.
Nice toe tapper right there.
Wow. Amazing work there by Kevin DiMuzio. 6'1" wide receiver for the Rams. I'm telling you, LaChapelle is looking really, really good right now.
Absolutely, Paul.
And that's another 1st down for Northbridge. Auburn just unable to stop them at the moment. And it looks like we've got a timeout for the Rams.
Liam Doyle out on defense right now, Paul.
That's right. He had a pick the last time we were here against BVT. And that's going to be a timeout. Let's see. Northbridge burning a timeout early. Still over half the time left in the 1st quarter.
Yeah, that's interesting. Let's see what they're going to talk about here, because that's a little early for a timeout there, Paul.
And they were driving right now. It's going to be something interesting to keep our eyes on as this half goes on.
I'm going to see they're going to try to do some trick plays here, Paul. We like to think, with this type of rivalry, the offense, with the experience of LaChapelle, he's going to pick apart the defense. He's going to find our weak spots. But it's our jobs to make sure he can't read us at all, and we're going to lock him down.
Absolutely, Bryce. And here comes 1st down for the Rams. LaChapelle hands it off to Daigle. Oh, that looked like a dirty tackle right there. They're probably going to either get him with a horse collar or a face mask there. Let's see what the call on the field is. The refs congregating at the moment. Let's see. Still don't have a direct ruling at the moment. I assume it was a personal foul. So half the distance to the goal there. I believe that's going to bring up 1st and goal.
If I was the Rockets right here, Paul, you got to stop them as best as you can and try to force a field goal here.
Absolutely, Bryce. You cannot give up 2 touchdowns in quick succession just like that.
100%.
Oh, so it is still 2nd down. Apologies. LaChapelle out of the gun. Drops back to throw. Got the pressure coming.
Another flag.
Yeah, touchdown on the field, but we're gonna get holding on the offense, and that's gonna take it right off the board. And that's a killer right there. Let's see.
100%.
That could stymie the Northbridge drive right now.
That could that's something that can really halt your momentum.
We got to talk about LaChapelle right now, though. 6'2", 200 pounds, only a junior, and he's looking sharp.
Only a junior.
Only a junior.
Oh my God.
He is the grandson of Coach LaChapelle, actually, and I got to tell you, I wasn't expecting this from him tonight. He's been doing really, really well so far.
Well, like I said, Paul, big rivalry game. It is his grandfather's last season coaching, 50 years, so maybe, you know, these are the type of games you just want to go out and make a statement.
Alone and shotgun. LaChapelle drops back to throw. Has some time. And he's going to roll to his right. And he was drilled there as soon as he released by Akeem Rose. Incompletion. And that brings up 3rd and long.
Here we go. This is where you need to stop them here, Paul.
Absolutely.
Shut them down.
You cannot afford to give up another touchdown right now. I get we have a good enough offense, but it's from more of a morality standpoint.
Absolutely, because, you know, Paul, we got to trail behind them, because if they score, we got to match them. They score, we got to match them. We got to stop them here, get under control, get the scoreboard under control, and control the game.
That's always been a big thing of Coach Cormier's teams, control. And they got to keep the control right now, or else this could get out of hand. LaChapelle rolling to his left. Design rollout. Doesn't really have many options. He throws. And intercepted!
Oh!
Intercepted in the end zone by the run. Oh, incomplete. They ruled it incomplete. Oh, that looked like a clean pick
Would
for
have
Rex
been
Vartabedian.
number 32. What is that, number 33? Yep, Rex Vartabedian.
Wow, that's unfortunate.
Would have gone 2 weeks home games with interceptions.
That's really unfortunate. Thought he had it. Didn't it look like it?
Absolutely. But, you know, Paul, we're all the way up in the booth, and they're right next to the players.
That's true. The ref had the vantage point here. Now, what do you think? Do they send out the kicking team or do they keep the offense? It looks like they're sending out the kicker, number 66, Jaden Wilson.
I mean, you know, you can to play it safe, you get a field goal. But, I mean, if you're risking a touchdown right now on 4th down, that is risky.
Absolutely.
Hopefully the wind's on our side here, Paul.
Kick is away. And it is no good! He pushed it right! And the score remains tied at 7-7. Massive victory for the Rocket defense.
This is where we control the game here, Paul.
Wow. So we saw LaChapelle dicing us up early on. 2 completions for 34 yards, but we were able to hold firm.
That flag kind of stunned them a little bit there, Paul. I'll have to admit, it looks like it. So this is now where Auburn needs to take control, get the ball down the field like they just did on their last possession, and let's just keep scoring and get the board up.
Yes, Bryce. First and 10. Ortiz in single back. And it's going to be an end around. They fooled everybody.
Oh,
Bonneville has it.
Ooh.
And he's taken down from behind. And there's a flag late. After the 10-yard, 13-yard game. Oh, that doesn't
He
look
looked
good.
like jelly when he fell, Paul.
Yeah, that does not look good. It was like a double whammy. Taken down from behind, and then he got the hit up high in the upper body.
Oh, yeah.
And he is down, and here comes the athletic team. Oh, you never want to see that. It looks like he's okay. Yes, he is okay. And Bonneville is good to go. Yeah, he's going to have to come off, but that's a welcome sight to see.
Absolutely, Paul.
We got a personal
key component to this offense.
Oh, my goodness. You know it. 43-yard reception on the very first play of the game. I think that's a pretty freaking solid impact on the team. And yet, 15-yard penalty, and that's going to bring up a first down for the Rockets from their own 47-yard line. Now, Auburn is really, really doing a good job of waiting to use Belanger for the right moments. We saw there. Fake handoff to Belanger, end around. And even here, Mike Atiemo, the fullback, gets the call, and he gets a solid 5 yards on first down.
He is an absolute beast, Paul.
Yes. Hey, we talked about him last week at TMO. Probably the largest muscles you'll ever see on a high school man.
Got that right, Paul.
And here we go, second down. Run up the middle. I believe it was with Belanger, and that's going to be enough for a first down. Yes, that is going to be a 7-yard pickup, first down for the Rockets. So I got to say, Bryce, Auburn's offense is looking okay right now. They're moving the ball. They've had some trickery. I want to see Ortiz air the ball out a little bit more, though, because
Absolutely.
You got to think Northbridge is definitely thinking of one man only, and that's Braden Belanger. But yet again, they don't give him the ball there on first down.
I think that was Sam Faber.
Yeah, Sam Faber. That's a nice run there from the kid. They picked up about 6 yards there. Sam Faber Jr. had an injury scare against BVT, but he was okay. It was just some major cramping. And now here we go, 2nd and 5. Ortiz in the I form. Atiemo and Belanger behind him, and he fumbles the snap, gets it away. This is a broken play. Let's see what Ortiz can do. He chucks it, and he just throws it out of bounds. Honestly, the smart play to do there on a botched play. See, that's the thing I think a lot of people underestimate about Jaden Ortiz. They underestimate his football IQ and knowing what to do with the ball. He's very, very savvy, and he almost always makes the right read. He hasn't thrown an interception in a mighty long time.
Absolutely. With 4 years of being playing football, a person eventually adapts some reading on the field, Paul. But with a lot of veterans on our team, they know how to read defenses. They know how to read offenses. And that's the glory of some of the Auburn players. They know how to read some of their opponents' teams.
Belanger up the middle, spinning around. It looks like he got enough for the first. We'll see where they put the ball, but I believe that was a gain of 7 again, and that's another first. So right now, Belanger on the drive, 2 rushes for 14 yards.
This is looking like a slow but steady offensive drive here, Paul.
What do we say about Coach Cormier? Control.
Also slow and steady does win the race, Paul.
Yeah. Kalani Alton in motion. Only man out left right now. Ortiz in single back. Bonneville also motions out left. And Ortiz hands it off to Atiemo. On the option, Atiemo gains a good amount of yardage there.
Looks like Cameron Lyett kind of fell for that. It looked like he went after Ortiz. He thought he had the ball there.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little trick there.
You saw that, the wrap-up, but he didn't have a ball. It was Atiemo, and he got about 7 there. Sorry, 8 yards. Correction. 2nd and 2. Ortiz coming out in I form. Auburn loves to run the I form. 2 receivers to his right. Hand off to Belanger. Belanger's going to find a hole, and he is going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets!
You love to see it, Paul. You love to see it.
So a 17-yard run into the end zone there. Student section is hyped once again. You got to say, Bryce, Belanger's looking sharp. Ortiz is looking good. The calls are nice. Nothing could be better right now for this Auburn Rockets offense.
This is what you want to see tonight, Paul.
7 plays, 75 yards on the scoring drive there.
Unbelievable. This offense is steamrolling them.
And that's his 2nd TD of the night.
Here we go. Liam Doyle coming up for the field goal here. And it is yet again another dime.
The
Liam Doyle, 2 for 2 on field goals tonight.
The PAT team, always efficient.
Short and simple.
Yeah.
Just efficient as can be.
Really can't say much more than that. So on that drive there, we had Annan Bonneville's rush for 13 yards. That got it going. And then you had the personal foul, which pushed us up to midfield. Atiemo had a few good rushes along with the Sam Faber rush. And now Braden Belanger pounded it home from 17 yards out. 14-7 Rockets, folks. You're on AHS TV.
Absolutely. This is a great freaking game, Paul. I'm loving every second of it. The offense is looking strong. We are looking like we're communicating, and we have our spirits up. Going into this game, Paul, you know, there was a level of expectation. There's a level of competition, specifically with Northbridge. So I'm really happy with, you know, how this fourth quarter is going. We shut them down on their second drive of offense, and we put up on our second drive. So the way Auburn's offense keeps rolling, I say keep going. But the only thing with the defense is we just got to make sure the wide receivers are locked down, and we're going to have ourselves a blowout.
By the way, a new development now. Braden Sexton, sophomore, is now the kickoff man. And that's a good boot away there with the 15-yard line. Taken in by Northbridge. I believe that's Daigle. Daigle with a nice spin move. Gets him down to the 36-yard line. I got to tell you, he is shifty. We saw that on the second play of the entire game. But, wow, Daigle can move. And now here comes Northbridge. Got close last time, but couldn't quite convert on a 33-yard field goal.
Well, so I'm sure in the time Auburn was on, had the ball, they're going to readapt and see what they're going to redo. Because, Northbridge's offense is pretty solid this year. Like, again, they're 2-0 before this game. And, obviously their offense is clicking well. They're making great runs. They're making great passes. I guess the flag really kind of just stunned them and stopped their momentum. So we're really going to look at their throwing tonight and how well they're going to utilize their running back. But, all things considered, if they did what they did in their first possession, they're going to be just in as good of a spot as us. So we're just going to see how it ends up.
I got to tell you, though, something that I haven't expected from tonight, the amount of flags on the Rockets. That's another personal foul. Pushes Northbridge all the way past midfield again on the kickoff.
Maybe, I guess, it's just the rivalry mood, I guess. You play a little more aggressively, you kind of lose track of what you're doing right and wrong.
On first down, LaChapelle takes it himself on the option, gets 9 yards. And so not only is he a physical specimen who can run, who can throw, who can do it all, he's got a good football mind, too. Like you saw right there, he chose to keep it himself, got a good amount of yardage there.
There are just some naturally gifted athletes who know how to read a defense and an offense. And that is, honestly, that can be stronger than their actual abilities. If you know how to read a defense, your offense is going to be in perfect shape into success.
And here we go, 2nd down and 1. LaChapelle from the gun. Running back to his left, 2 receivers to his left, man in motion. And LaChapelle still has it. And he takes some hard shots after getting the first down, gain of 3. And now we said tonight he's one of the guys to keep an eye on for Northbridge if he can make it through the whole game. And he's looking good so far. He looks healthy. He looks ready to go. But the crazy thing, we're still not even out of the first quarter yet. There's still a minute to go.
This is just going to be the most entertaining game of the season, Paul.
Absolutely.
Hopefully it's just like that shootout last year with Uxbridge.
Oh, my goodness. That game was fun to broadcast. Even though we lost, great game to broadcast. And now LaChapelle dropping back on first down. Rolling to his right. He's got man converging on him. Incomplete. Can't find his receiver there.
There's one thing you can give LaChapelle credit for. When the defense is coming, Paul, he just knows how to get out of the area. He knows where to run. He's very shifty. And he also, he just knows how to put a defensive man on his arse. Like, really. It's insane.
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I've never heard of arse before. I appreciate the new vocabulary, though, sir. And here we go. 2nd down and 10. LaChapelle in the gun. 2 receivers to his right, 1 on his left, including the tight end. Man in motion. Drops back to throw. Quick pass here. Hit as he throws. But he gets it off, and it looks like it was a fumble. It looks like the reception was made. Yes, it is ruled a fumble. Reception was made and knocked out. Catch was made by Antonio D'Alfonso, but he could not hold on to it for long enough to keep possession of the ball. Loses it. It's a punch out, and the Rockets have got it.
Love to see it, Paul. You love to see it.
And this is what we're talking about when we say this defense needs to make some big plays during their test tonight. You said it during the pregame. It's looking like it's holding true right now. And here we go. 1st and 10 with Ortiz in the I form. Over to... Oh, I thought that was Belanger on the carry, but no, it looks like it was Atiemo.
You would be right, Paul.
Yes, Atiemo there. Again on the carry. Gains 5 yards on 1st down. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Looks like the clock is going to be wasting from here, and looks like they're going to start the possession at the beginning of the 2nd quarter.
Both teams are going to take it down to the 2nd quarter. So at the end of the 1st, it is 14-7 Rockets, who went down 7-0 early on, but came back with a scoring drive of their own, have taken the lead, and now they are in possession of the football, looking to extend this cushion. You're on AHS TV, and you're here with Paul Vengos and Bryce Oliveira.
It's going to be a great game, Paul.
Indeed. And welcome back after our brief break. To start the 2nd quarter, we got the Rockets with possession of the ball on 2nd and 5 from their own 29-yard line. And here comes Ortiz. Toss to Belanger on the first play, and Belanger's got a hole. Can he beat the man to the outside?
Oh, there
yes,
it is, Paul. Here it is, Paul. Touchdown, Rockets.
Brady Belanger. You know the name. You know the man. And that is yet another 71-yard touchdown, his 3rd of the game already.
Insane, Paul. He is a true lightning bolt.
Matt Coughlin, the D-back for Northbridge, even had the angle on him, but Belanger just outran him. It's the most remarkable thing that I think we've seen in Auburn in the last 10 or 15 years.
The kid is just a lightning bolt, Paul. There's nothing more you can say. Oh, my God.
And just like that, folks, for the Rockets, 2 plays, 76 yards.
Here we
And
go.
once
Liam
again,
Doyle, 3 for 3 tonight.
The PAT team, we love them and you know them. Liam Doyle and Pat Sauce here, always perfect. 3 for 3 on the night. It's 21-7.
Well, you know, Paul, we've already passed our scores of last year facing them. Last year, we beat them 17-6.
Yeah, that was a very gritty game last year. La Chapelle was knocked out early, so Northbridge's offense couldn't really get much going. But tonight they look a lot stronger, and they've been deep in our own territory. They just have only had 7 points to show for it.
Our defense wakes up when when it's on the line. You know, the thing is, Paul, what happened to Northbridge's defense?
I don't know. They collapsed like a house of bricks.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, Telegram and Gazette, where you at? You made this mistake last year, too, with the Uxbridge game. You missed a great one. You're missing a great one tonight.
Uxbridge and Auburn was not the game of the week?
It was not.
Oh, come on.
I cannot believe some of the decisions made in Worcester. There's a reason we don't like any of the Worcester teams. And here we go, the kickoff from Sexton up to the 20-yard line, head of steam, and here comes Northridge, and he breaks through the gap. Akeem Rose gets the shoestring tackle, saved a touchdown there. But again, Northbridge at the 50-yard line to start their drive.
Yeah, you know, I noticed one thing about Northbridge tonight. Every return, they are doing really good. Oh, it looks like Akeem Rose was limping off the field.
That's not great to see.
That is not
Hopefully
a good
Kate
look.
can see him and he can be all right. And here comes La Chapelle, his imposing frame, standing in the backfield. Running back to his right. He drops back the throw from the gun. And he evades the sack. He evades 2 sacks. And yet again, he breaks the tackle. Oh, my goodness. And he breaks it to the corner. And he's eventually tackled by Jaden Martinez. But, oh, my goodness. La Chapelle is here to play.
That is an unbelievable quarterback right there, Paul. Oh, my goodness.
That was 3 broken tackles right there. 2 missed for a sack. And that's a 28-yard run. Wow. This is quite the sight to see right now because we weren't really expecting this to be an offensive shootout. Yet
I was expecting a big defense game.
Yeah, Northbridge has come to play tonight. La Chapelle hands it off to Daigle. Daigle with the full head of steam, and he spins around and he looks like he's close to the first down. It's going to be tough. Martinez with his second tackle.
Oh, Akeem Rose is back on the field. All right, all is good.
All right, he's okay. He is okay.
That is a good sign. Looks like Manny Guzman is also on the field.
Chapo.
He's subbing out for Cole. What's
Venuti. And here we go. Northbridge with 2nd down and 1 after Deigle's 9-yard rush there. La Chapelle in the backfield. Daigle to his left. 2 receivers to his left, 1 on his right. Takes the snap. Hand off to Daigle again, and he's got the first down, and he drags a pile of bodies with him to the 3-yard line. And it looks like we got a man limping off the field.
Sam Faber had a little hand on him, but just couldn't seem to execute that.
Chase Lawson is going to be down right now for Northbridge. Yeah, that's the blindside blocker right now for La Chapelle. And
that is not good.
Yeah. We all know from the movie the blindside is the most important position on the offensive line.
100%, Paul. Who doesn't love that movie?
I have to say it's a shame that the story was a little more twisted than we originally thought. We don't know specifics, not really our place to judge, but from what we know, it's very sad.
Well, Paul, what is the greatest football movie of all time? And if you don't say Remember the Titans.
Yes, I was going to say Remember the Titans. It has to be Remember the Titans. Here we go. First and goal from the 4. Daigle had 2 rushes for 18 yards on consecutive plays. And here comes LaChapelle. And he's going to try and take it himself into the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Northbridge. LaChapelle takes it himself.
That was a smart running play right there, Paul. Looks like Northbridge is going to kick a field goal here.
Yep, they're going to go for the PAT. So I got to say, while obviously Auburn's rushing attack is still superior, Northbridge is putting up a good fight.
Yeah, Paul. I mean, every defense at some point, they are going to struggle with the offensive run play. Some running backs and quarterbacks are just beasts, and they're going to get steamrolled sometimes.
And the PAT is good. It's 21-14. The Rockets are in the lead, but Northbridge is clawing back here.
This is just the type of game you love to see, Paul.
Absolutely, Bryce. So on that drive, only took them 4 plays to get all the way down the field and 50 yards for the touchdown.
Both of these offenses are just so unique in many different ways. They know each defense's weak spot. They're attacking each defense's weak spot. So it's really, really interesting how this game is going to continue.
Now Northbridge preparing to send the kick away. I gotta say, I think their special teams is doing a lot better tonight. We did not expect this. Like, we always thought Auburn was the superior team in special teams, but it looks like tonight they've met their match, at least for the moment.
Well, I'd like to say we're 3 for 3 on field goals tonight, Paul.
That's a good point. And now that kick was fielded there by Rex Vardabedian, but his knee was down, so he's rolled down right at the spot where he fielded it. I believe it was around the 30-yard line. Sorry for the loud noise, by the way. We had a technical issue here in the booth.
Technical, you can call it, Paul.
Do you want to tell them what happened, Ireland?
No, I do not. Paul fell down.
I am okay. Hey, here we go. First and 10 for the 30-yard line. Out of the gun, Ortiz under center. And here's the handoff to Belanger. And they stack the box there. Only get him for 2 yards. So I got to say, Bryce, Belanger has run rampant so far. He already has 3 touchdowns. But a few plays like that give you the indication that maybe Northbridge has the opportunity to get on top of them.
So, yeah, this is what I'm talking about, that teams, players need to have the learning of adaptation. If you do not adapt to a certain style of offense, then you are just going to get obliterated.
And here's 2nd down and 7. Ortiz going to drop back to throw. He's over the head of Bonneville. He might have had him, but then again, it looks like Michael Murphy, the senior linebacker, was lurking in the area. So maybe Ortiz felt he had to throw it a little bit higher just so like there wasn't the potential for an interception. But it also looked like it wasn't the cleanest of throws, and that brings up 3rd down.
I mean, so yeah, Paul, back to my point about some offenses. I mean, you just learn after a while. I mean, our running back, Braden Blanchard, 3 touchdowns. Northbridge now needs to learn how to stop our run game. But as soon as they do that, what are we going to do? We're going to put it in the air.
But here comes a 3rd and 7 right now. Ortiz, again, out of the single back. Belanger takes the toss, tries to get some misdirection, but he's taken down. And he is short. Looks like he gained 4, but that's going to bring up 4th down. Now, what do you do here? Do you punt it away, or do you see if you can get it on 4th and short?
Looks like they're going to punt it here, Paul.
Yes, it looks like.
But I'm a man of gamble, Paul, so I say go for it.
Yeah, Bryce Everson, back from injury, is here punting tonight. That's a welcome sight to see. It looks like Northbridge's return man is Antonio D'Alfonso. A bit of a high snap. He gets the catch off, and it's a spiraling kick. Bounces, and it's going to keep on bouncing. And the ball is going to be downed by Martinez at the 21-yard line. So when all is said and done, that's a pretty darn good punt right there. Let's think, do some simple math real quick. 42-yard punt there for Bryce Everson.
Absolutely. That's a great, great ball right there, Paul.
And now Northbridge will be starting from their own 21-yard line. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Northbridge. They have an opportunity to tie this game now, and this could be an interesting drive. But you hear the launch pad now. They're getting loud. They can sense the energy and the momentum.
This is going to be the most important drive of the game for Northbridge. This is where they're going to try to keep the ball alive here and keep the game going for them.
Immediately on 1st down there, Daigle is swallowed up by the defensive line. And that is a loss of 1 on the play. Going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. 2nd down here, Paul. What does Northbridge need to do here on offense?
They got to start switching it up a little bit. They've been giving it to Daigle a lot. And here we go. Akeem Rose is putting the pressure on LaChapelle. LaChapelle's rolling out left. And he finds his man. What a throw. Wow, that is number 32, Bryce Rogozensky on the play. So 20 yards all the way from the 20-yard line up to the 44, 24-yard completion. Wow.
Absolute dime, too, Paul. I mean, Akeem Rose was right on his track.
Yeah, rolling to his left, a little bit across his body, and he still made the play.
Looks like we got Jaden Martinez in the safety position tonight, Paul.
Yeah, I really liked his move to the defensive side of the ball. Here's LaChapelle rolling out to his right. And now he's going to go again. Finds his man over the top, and the catch is made. And that's Matt Coughlin right there. LaChapelle, here he comes. He's putting it through the air now.
You know, Paul, it's like when I say in basketball, when you leave a man open, it's the worst thing you can ever do.
Oh.
Same applies for football.
But tell me how you really feel.
As we see it, I mean, that's the one thing we're really struggling with. Patrick Saucier, I saw it. He saw somebody wide open, and he stuck right on him before LaChapelle made the pass. But, I mean, we just got to keep the wide receivers on lock.
You're absolutely right.
It's a tough job, I get that.
Yes, it is tough. And here they go. Screen pass there, but it was covered up right away. The play is made by Sam Faber.
You have Sam Faber, a junior. We have said his name a lot this year. He's making a statement here for himself, Paul.
Faber is making an impact this year, and I love to see it. He's been working hard. He's told me all about it in our classes. He looks amazing. I'm very happy for him. Here's 2nd and 9 after the 1-yard catch. Launchpad getting loud. Pressure right away. Caught in the backfield. And it's a fumble. Akeem Rose picks it up. Oh, what a hit by LaChapelle. But once again, the Rockets get the turnover.
Unbelievable. Mike Atimo causing it. And Akeem Rose picking it right up, Paul.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Northbridge is slowly falling apart, Paul.
Again, that's their 2nd fumble of the night.
You know what, Paul? You know what time it is? First nail into the coffin.
Hey, man.
you
don't
see
know
that?
yet.
You give up two fumbles in this game. That is crucial, knowing both of these offenses and defenses. You cannot give up fumbles in this game. That is crucial.
I agree with you. The thing is, we're not even at halftime yet, my friend. We got 6 minutes left to play. There's a lot of time for this game to flip on its head. Here comes Ortiz, under center, out of the I form. And a delayed handoff to Belanger. May have had the defense fooled for a little bit.
Oh, there he
and
goes
he gets
again.
some good yardage there. And that's a 15-yard carry for Belanger. First down.
This might just be Braden Belanger's game of the year so far, Paul.
I don't know. It's tough to top the BBT game at the moment. But, man, I got to tell you, he's looking good.
I mean, considering his rushing yards today and 3 touchdowns, Paul, and we're not even at halftime yet, I can't imagine what's next half's gonna look like.
Believe me, I am excited to see it. Here comes first down from the 30-yard line. Rockets started on the 45 after the fumble. Again, out of I form. Ortiz over to Atiemo. Atiemo has a hole. We're gonna have a penalty flag thrown. I have a feeling this may be called for offensive holding, but we will see. That's a 10-yard run there. Yep, offensive holding. So, we're not yet at halftime yet, but we got to talk about Northbridge's miscues. You got 2 fumbles lost, one by Antonio D'Alfonso and one by Rogozanski. And then you also have the missed 33-yard field goal by your kicker, Jaden Wilson. They're just leaving points on the board for the Rockets, and you cannot do that.
It's simple mistakes like that, Paul, is what costs you a game.
Looks like that was a 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 now, out of the I form.
I mean, if I was the Rockets here, Paul, I want to crush their spirits before halftime.
And Ortiz with a slant across the middle. And that's a good gain.
That
of
is
10
Ty
there.
Goodrich, Paul.
Yes, Ty Goodrich on the reception. Love to see it. And that brings up 2nd and 4. 11-yard gain there for the Rockets. And I like seeing them do something like that where they fake the handoff in a play action and then run a slant, which gets good yardage. That's really nice for the eye to see.
Absolutely. You know who we haven't seen have a target tonight? We haven't seen Owen Morrow get the ball tonight, Paul.
That's right. He's been such a vital part of this offense the last few years.
And
nice. They run the option toss there. It looked like it was a fake to Tiemo. And then the toss out from Ortiz to Belanger. And Belanger picked up 16 yards on the carry. Wow.
Jeez, this is his game, Paul. He's making it his game tonight.
Yeah. He's looked really smooth. 1st and goal now for the Rockets, looking to build on their lead. I gotta say, if you keep playing like this heading into halftime, Coach Cormier's gonna be a happy, happy man.
If we can get him to smile, Paul.
We can't, folks. You need to hear this at home. We have tried numerous times to get an interview with him. He's always said no.
He doesn't talk to the press, Paul. He's a man. He just loves his football, and he wants to be at that.
The Greg Popovich of Auburn. And now Belanger trying to rush it in. He bulldozed past a few men, and he's down at the 1. 7-yard gain there.
Kind of just reminds me of Bill Belichick, Paul. He only smiles when he wins.
Yeah, you know what? That's kind of a good way to live
It's a good mentality
life.
to have.
Only problem, I don't know if Belichick is going to be smiling too much this year at UNC.
Yeah, no, not with that ugly offense at UNC.
Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. I form for Jaden Ortiz. And the handoff into Belanger. And he's
fourth
in.
touchdown.
Number 4. And we're not even out of the first half. There's 3:14 to go. Wow. But he's made it his night.
This is an insane game for Braden Belanger.
So, Rockets, almost a flawless drive there. 5 plays. And here comes the PAT team. You know them, you love them.
And here we go. Liam Doyle waiting to kick his 4th field goal tonight, and it's up, and it is good. 4 for 4, Liam Doyle, an absolute dime.
We love him. Liam Doyle is the man here. He is that guy for the kicking team. 28-14, and the Rockets just seem like they're in control at the moment. Keywords, at the moment.
I mean, are the Rams a second half team, Paul? We're going to find that out. And the Rams are going to have to take some serious talking at halftime to think, what are we doing wrong? What do we need to do? I mean, you put 2 fumbles in the first half, and that's led to 2 Auburn touchdowns with that possession backs. So, really, Paul, what can Northbridge do?
Good question. I don't know.
The offense is shutting them out right now. Like, the offense is proving that they are the stronger. Auburn's offense is the stronger offense on the field tonight.
Now, we do have to give credit where credit is due. Northbridge has made us uncomfortable in many situations. Like, they have gotten down into the red zone. They just haven't capitalized yet. But I'm sure in all of Coach LaChapelle's years of experience, he knows how to handle something like this. They're going to come out strong in the second half, even here maybe. Kickoff away from Sexton, as we mentioned this.
They've been successful all night. I'll give them that. They run all the way past the 50 or to the 50 on their kickoff returns.
Not right there, though. That is to the 34-yard line. Joint tackles there by number 40, Max Soloperto, and number 7, Caleb Grahowski. In the last scoring drive for the Rockets, 5 plays, 61 yards. And now here is 1st and 10 for the Rams from the 35-yard line. LaChapelle in the I form. And here's the handoff. Gets a gain of 6 on the play. Tackle there by Akeem Rose. It looks like number 20.
Looked like a whole pile up there, Paul. I don't think it was just Akeem Rose there.
Number 22, Luke Davis on the carry. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 2nd down and 4. And here comes 2nd down. Oh, wow, they gave him a generous spot there. 2nd and 3 now. So it was a gain of 7 on the play. You know,
Looked a lot less than there.
6 or 7 yards is basically the same thing. Here's LaChapelle, and he finds his man down in the corner again in the soft spot of the defense. And he's taken
down.
Yeah, taken down there by number 8, Pat Saucier.
A little bit of an assist from Jaden Martinez, too.
Again, just they're able to find the holes in the defense. They get that soft spot.
I mean, that's kind of where they're strong, Paul. They're very strong in their run game.
And that was a 16-yard completion to number 9.
I mean, you can say the
Kevin
same thing about us,
DiMuzio.
Paul.
That's amazing catch there. Again by DiMuzio. 2 catches on the drive. Yeah, it looks like they're going to give him the 1st down there. So here come the Rams. They have gained a total of 33 yards on 3 plays. LaChapelle is taken down by Akeem Rose for the sack. And there is Akeem Rose. He has been such an addition to this team. And it looks like we're going to have a timeout by the Rams.
He's been an absolute stud on this team, Paul. you have never seen such a kid with I talk to him all the time. The heart he brings to the team and how much he loves football and talks about football is insane. And he proves it on the field too. We are saying his name constantly tonight, Paul. He's hungry and he wants to absolutely destroy their offense and make sure that quarterback goes nowhere with that ball.
We know him. He is the wrecker, and he's taking over this game defensively at the moment. Like, he's had 3 tackles already, and now he has a sack to his name. Like, that's pretty darn good if you ask me.
Absolutely. You know, he said there's no such thing as going back. You got to be with your heart. But the only time I'm making people go back is that quarterback.
Is that a direct quote?
That is a direct quote.
All right, you heard it here first, folks. When Akeem Rose goes to the NFL, you better mark that quote down. And here's 2nd down and 12 for Northbridge. LaChapelle out of the gun. Daigle to his left. He drops back to throw.
There he comes
and here
again.
he comes again.
Oh, my God.
Let's see. Are they going to rule it a fumble? No, they ruled an incompletion.
Way.
Now the arm was coming forward. That was a throw.
That reminds me of the Patriots and Raiders game. That was a fumble.
January 19th, 2002. Kick-started the dynasty, folks.
Oh. Brady even admits himself it was a fumble.
Did he?
He did.
Not surprised. You know, teammates at Michigan on that play. Woodson sacking
here we
Brady.
go, Michigan.
Charles Woodson, Heisman Trophy winner, Hall of Famer, one of the best players of all time on the defensive side of the ball. But sometimes best remembered for that play. And that, how sad is that the Raiders might have gone to the Super Bowl that year, might have even won. And instead,
I've never lived that down, Paul.
I wouldn't either. Now here comes 3rd and 12. LaChapelle drops back to throw. Has his man open. Oh, that could have been bad. Looked like Martinez was about to lay the hurt on Matt Coughlin, but he pulled back and did not. So LaChapelle overthrew his man there. And now that brings up 4th and 13. What do you think? Do you go for it? Do you punt? Like, what do you think's the call here?
I could say you could be field goal range from here.
From here, that's the 34-yard line. That would be either a 51 or a 52-yard kick.
That's doable, I think.
I do have my doubts because he
he kind of sold the ball on the last field goal.
He did miss the 33-yarder, and it looked like a line drive. The offense is going to stay out there. Here we go, folks. LaChapelle. He's dropping back again. Belanger's there on the pressure, and it's dropped. It looked like right there that Rogozensky might have had a play on the ball, but it went right through his hands, and that ends the drive for Northbridge.
That was just a great defensive drive by the Auburn Rockets right there, Paul.
But now, on the flip side, there's still 68 seconds left. The Rockets have to go 66 yards down the field, but they have all 3 timeouts. I think they can at least get a score out of this, whether that's a field goal or even a touchdown.
Well, I mean, if they can get a touchdown, 1 minute left to go, they're going to be in great sights for the second half.
3-score lead to start the second half with the ball. I like that. That's my kind of gist right there.
Especially against Northbridge, I'd love that, Paul.
Oh yeah, rivalry. Oh, let's see. That was another
big
option
me out
play.
there for a second.
Yeah. Ortiz got taken down. He had played the option.
I thought Timo had the ball there, looked like.
He did. A fake to Timo, and then he gets the ball off to Belanger. Belanger gets 13 yards. And Auburn's rushing attack has just seemed unstoppable right now. Very methodical, yet effective. And here comes 1st and 10 from the 46 of the Rockets. We got a whistle on the field. I don't know what the call is. Are they saying that Northbridge has taken an injury timeout? I'm a little confused at the moment. They're saying to reset the clock. Oh, I believe it's because Belanger was out of bounds and they kept running the clock. Yes, indeed. They're gonna give some more time on the clock here for the Rockets. And here's 1st and 10 from the 46. Ortiz back to throw, and he's going deep. He's underthrown it just a little bit. Is the catch made? No, incomplete. Bonneville claims he caught it, but they're saying that the ground had too much of an effect on it.
That would have been a huge play right there, Paul.
Absolutely.
Got about 46 seconds left, Paul. Plenty of time.
Indeed. We know this offense. This offense can get chunk plays whenever they please. And here's 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And another run. Here's Atiemo. It was a fullback give.
Dang.
Wow, he is looking great right now. Gain of 25 there on the run for Atiemo. Yeah, he is a sophomore. The student section is not run. He is a sophomore.
I love to see the young talent, though, Paul. You really do.
So in just 3 plays so far, Auburn has gone 38 yards. They're down to the 30-yard line. So we got 40 seconds to go. The marching band's preparing for their halftime show.
During halftime, you'll see a little Auburn sports news broadcast from me at halftime, going over some Auburn news lately with boys soccer, girls soccer, field hockey, and plenty more.
I got to tell you, Bryce, as a member of the team, boys soccer looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, you guys have definitely picked up your pace.
We started 0-2, yes, but we got it back on track. We are 3-1 in our last 4.
That's a great record right there, Paul.
And in all those 4 games, we have not allowed a goal from the pitch. The only goal scored on us, which was from Keefe Tech, was off a free kick.
That was huge, Paul.
Our defense is rounding into form. Anyways, here's 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Ortiz over to Belanger. Oh, no, Belanger has fumbled.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Hell has truly frozen over.
That's not something you see every day, Paul. Paul, I think we got to keep it PG here.
Apologies. I'm sorry. If that offended anybody, I apologize. But that's just unbelievable.
A clean hit.
It was a clean hit. Northbridge either has 1 timeout or none to their name now. And 34 seconds to go. 74 yards for a score.
Time to throw a Hail Mary.
We don't know that yet. Let's see. Maybe they'll get some chunk plays first. And on the first play of the drive, it looked like that was number 1, Matt Coughlin, on the carry. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock after a 6-yard gain.
Paul, what are you going to do? What do you think Northbridge is going to do? Are they going to go for it, or do you think they are going to play it safe, get in field goal range, put some up before halftime, and then readjust?
I think you got to go for this here. You're losing some momentum fast, and you really just gotta keep pedal to the metal. You gotta go for it, because if you don't, you're still down 14 points at halftime, and you're not getting the ball after the half.
Oh, there
and
it
here's
is.
LaChapelle. Oh, and he escapes another sack.
Gracious.
And there he goes. He's got to get out of bounds, though. Yeah, he's going to get out of bounds.
Oh, my God. He
Wow.
is a shifty quarterback.
What a rush there. So starting from the 26, it looks like that right there from the 32 was a 17-yard carry for LaChapelle. Wow. He's having a game, this man. And we got 14 seconds to go. You got to think this might be one of the last chances that they have. If they don't get out of bounds and it's a completion, then that's the end of the half. I don't see them running another play if they get down in bounds. So this is going to be a big play. 14 seconds to go. The Rockets are up 28-14. LaChapelle rolling to his right. Has pressure from Akeem Rose. And he gets the throw off.
Intercepted
by Jaden Martinez.
4 seconds to spare, Paul.
And that's what you like to see. Pressure from Rose and then an interception by Martinez.
So 2 fumbles caused, 1 interception.
3 turnovers in the first half for Northbridge.
This is not the strongest we've seen Northbridge play.
Personal foul. Hold on. Does that take the interception off the? Oh my goodness, that's going to take the interception off the board.
Oh no.
Well, now they're going to have to go for a Hail Mary. Wow, that's unfortunate. Who was the foul on? Did we see? Because I didn't even see a flag. It was they called I bet you they called roughing the passer on Akeem. Yep, it is roughing the passer. So now from the 36-yard line, Northbridge has a chance to maybe go for the end zone here and get a touchdown and go into the half only down 1 score, but time will tell. Here comes LaChapelle dropping back. He needs some protection. It's a 2-man rush. Belanger is on him, and he's going for the end zone. And incomplete.
Good stuff there, Paul.
No pass interference, double coverage. And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. You're here on AHS TV. The Rockets are up 28-14 on the Rams of Northbridge. Folks, our one and only El Prez, Bryce Oliveira, is going to take you for an interview on an update for the sports of Auburn at this moment. So stay tuned for halftime. I'm Paul Vangos. I'll see you in a bit.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have a little halftime report, just an update on Auburn sports. Boys golf, 12-0. What an absolute start for the Auburn boys golf. The strongest we've ever seen the team in a very, very long time. Auburn field hockey, the girls got a big win against Grafton, 4-1, putting their record at 5-4. Now we move over to the world of soccer. Last time when we were here with BVT, boys soccer was struggling. They were 0-2, but you know what? They picked up their pace. They're now 3-3. They went against AMSA again, and then they set the tone, and now it is 2-0 that they won against them. Then they went against Nipmunk, a very big game, but they got the job done, 1-0. And now the only game that they left scoreless was Keefe, a very big game, but were they able to get the job done. Douglas, an absolute great game for them, 2-0. Now we take over to the girls' soccer side of things. They have been having a little bit of a tough time lately. You know, and I give it credit to them. They have been facing a couple of the best teams in Massachusetts. You know, against Wachusett. That was their biggest game of the year. Like we stated in previous broadcasts, they lost 0-2. And then Sutton, a very close game, 1-2. And Douglas, a sad 0-2. And Nipmunk 0-1. But they were able to get a huge win against Hudson the other day, 3-1. And, you know, it's just a great year for Auburn Rocket sports. Also, a new sport coming to Auburn High, their first match on Sunday, a pickleball coming to Auburn. They'll be facing Wachusett at 6 p.m. on Sunday. I'm Bryce Oliver, and that is the sports update. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We're looking for a second great half of Auburn football. Paul Vangos, in 1 minute, is going to share you some stats of the first half. Paul, what do we got so far?
Almost there, folks. 1 second.
It is Northbridge going to be kicking off, Auburn receiving. This is a great way to start the first half.
Yes, Auburn
Or second half, sorry.
Auburn deferred the kickoff, sorry. And they are going to be taking possession here to start the second half. Now, got some stats for y'all real quick. Braden Belanger, 14 carries, 178 yards, 4 touchdowns in the first half. All in the first half. I tell you what, I wish I could have a guy like that on my fantasy team.
Oh, my fantasy team desperately needs it, Paul.
And then you have Jaden Ortiz, 2 for 5, 54 yards. Hasn't really had a chance to throw the ball too much. As here's Andon Bonneville on the kick return. Bonneville's going to try and get some space. And he's taken down at the 27-yard line. And actually, speaking of Andon Bonneville, he's the leading receiver right now with a catch and 43 yards to his name. And now for Joel LaChapelle on the other side, he is 10 of 18 in the air and 114 yards and countless more rushing yards on the ground along with a touchdown.
Those are some great stats, Paul. I think that's the reason why you're in AP stats.
Correct. So here is 1st and 10 from the 27-yard line. The Rockets are coming out in what appears to be I form once again. Atiemo and Belanger in the backfield. Both have been used heavily tonight. And here's Belanger. Belanger with the spin move. And he gets shoestringed by the defender. Looks like that was about 6 yards on the carry on 1st down. So that's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 for the Rockets. It looks like we have a stoppage in play at the moment. I'm not sure exactly what for. Yes, a little bit of a miscommunication here in the score booth. That's why. It is 12-minute quarters. They had it set for 15.
And here we go.
All right, folks, that has been smoothed over. This brings up 2nd down. Actually, 2nd and 4 appears. 6-yard gain there from Belanger on 1st down. Ortiz and I form again. And another handoff to Belanger. Belanger got stuffed, but he gets 5 yards for the 1st down. By the way, at halftime, I was told to give a name drop to the one and only Mikey Joslin from the golf team. Recently shot an even par in a victory over Wachusett. So, Mikey, props to you from here. Folks at AHS TV.
Wachusett was probably their biggest match of the year, Paul.
Now they have a real chance to go undefeated, I think. And Atiemo is stuffed there for 1 yard on 1st down.
Paul, I could see the boys' golf team going all the way this year with the way they've been playing.
Agreed. And 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Rockets. 2nd and 9 here in the I form. Ortiz again under center. I kind of hope they go for a play action soon. Again, it's Belanger, and he slips under his own feet. Might have had a cutback there, but in the end, only 3 yards, it appears, in the carry. So now 3rd and 6. Or, no. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, a little halt in their momentum here, Paul. How can Auburn, get that that fire back in them?
Switch it up a little bit right here. Maybe run a play-action bomb. Who knows? Belanger on the carry, and he's going to be short by 2 yards. Looks like that was a gain of 5. No, gain of 4.
It's looking like they might go for it here, Paul.
I was going to say, maybe make a statement here. You've already drained 3 minutes off the clock. I think you go for this. Stay in control.
Yeah, I mean, we've only, in the 3rd quarter, Paul, we've only punted once this entire game.
And there's only been 1 punt total. Northbridge hasn't even punted. Uh-oh, we got a flag. They might get us for a false start.
Yeah, it looked like we jumped the gun a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like they might bring the punt team out now. I'm going to be honest. If I was Jaden Ortiz right now, not throwing shade at anybody, I promise, but I'd be a little frustrated that I've only had 5 passing attempts all game at the moment.
Well, Paul, that's because we're more of a run-play offense.
But then you have drives like the one here, and that's a good punt on the way from Everson. And that ball's going to keep rolling on and on and on, all the way down to the 21-yard line. Again, another
exact same
punt.
place where that last punt, I'd like to say.
Yes, indeed. So they were on the 41. That was another booming kick there. That's a 48-yard punt for Everson. So 8:17 to go in the 3rd quarter. And Joel LaChapelle, here's our first look of him in the 2nd half. Had a pretty good first half, just a few miscues undid their offense. And that's a good throw right across the middle.
That is great aim and finding right there, Paul.
And that tackle right there made by Rex Vardabedian.
And, Paul, I can't help but notice LaChapelle is running almost every single play right at the quarterback because Akeem Rose, man, what a blitzer.
Yeah, Bryce, really not much more that can be said about it. He's just insane. So after that first down completion of 15 yards, here comes LaChapelle once again. It drops back to throw from the gun. Quick pass right outside, wide open. Tackle there made by number 19, Kalani Alston.
I mean, you take a look at Coughlin. You really just got to give him credit tonight. He's had one heck of a game, Paul.
Yeah, Bryce, he's been everywhere. Like we've said, he has been everywhere. So LaChapelle now on this drive, 2 for 2 for 27 yards. And that's 2 catches for Coughlin. Here comes 1st and 10 from the 49. LaChapelle dropping back. Akeem Rose on the pressure.
Oh, my goodness.
A screen down low.
Absolutely crunched.
And it looks like the tackle was made by Billy Seaver. Yep, DiMuzio gets a gain of 4.
Akeem Rose is just a problem for Northbridge right now.
Absolutely, Bryce. He's been causing havoc all game. He just needs to get to LaChapelle some more, and I think Auburn will have this game. Here's LaChapelle from single back. And he keeps the ball. 2 fake handoffs. And he's going deep, and he's got a man. And that is caught. Oh, touchdown saving tackle by Liam Doyle. What a play. But wow, LaChapelle just burnt Auburn. Oh no, and we got an injury right there. That was that's Coughlin who made the catch there.
Oh no.
You hate to see that after a play of such magnitude. Still, that was a great play, though. From the 47, they get all the way down to the 3. That's a 44-yard play. And just like that, Northbridge is at the goal line.
Can they capitalize here, Paul?
My sources say yes. I don't know how valuable my sources are, but I would say yes. LaChapelle on the QB keeper. He stopped just short of the line to gain.
I don't know, Paul. Your sources say Michigan will go all the way.
Did they now? They still have a chance.
Definitely not.
I still think Ohio State may just fumble the bag come postseason. Personal opinion.
Of course.
No, it might not be the best opinion, because it obviously is not, but personal opinion. Here comes 2nd and goal for LaChapelle. Out of the gun once again, and he's got Dial to his right. And LaChapelle takes it for himself, and he reaches across.
That is not, he just came up short.
Let's see. No signal on the field. They say he's short.
That was short. You can see that from up here in the box.
Wow. It did look like he reached across, but he's right at the goal line. So 3rd down now. Auburn has held on the first 2 plays. What do you think? Do you think you just power it in, maybe do a tush push?
That'd be pretty fun to watch, Paul.
So now
looking like it's going to be a rush play. Got around him, and there it is.
He gets in. Touchdown for the Rams. And LaChapelle punches it, and that's his 2nd touchdown on the ground for the night. And he is making his presence felt.
Just like that, Paul, 28-20. This game is far from over.
And here you were saying nail in the coffin in the 2nd quarter.
Auburn looked dominant in the first half. I will say, they made their offense struggle. They made their defense struggle. Auburn looked really powerful in the first half.
You're absolutely right. They just got to keep it going now, because from what it seems, Northbridge has come out with a fire. Oh, bad snap.
Oh, no way.
I don't know if that was a design fake. And, oh my goodness.
Oh, no.
Akeem Rose takes down. Oh, no, the official's down. Akeem took down the holder, but also the referee. The referee does not look like he's in the best health at the moment. He's okay. It looks like he's okay. Nice play there from Rose. That did not look pretty, but good thing is the official is okay. Everything is all right. So the supposed 2-point try, which I believe was just off a bad snap and forced to be aborted, is no good. That could be a key heading into the later stages of the game, because now they'll need a 2-point conversion to tie.
That was a really, really sneaky play there, Paul. You love to see him, but just poor execution.
I don't know if it was designed. I think it was just a bad snap, and it was like a bouncer. He couldn't really get the ball down in time for the kick, and he just decided to take it himself. Have you ever seen the clip of Tony Romo fumbling the ball against the Seahawks?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I think it's exactly like that situation where he tried to run it in but didn't make it. Seahawks fan, by the way, right next to me.
What a terrible performance last night.
And here's Bonneville to return from inside the 5-yard line. That was a good kickoff. And he takes it all the way down to the other side of the field. 24-yard line is where the Rockets will start their next drive.
Another injury on the field.
Yep, looks like a Northbridge player is down. We're going to take a break, folks, as they tend to the injury.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Indeed we are, Bryce. 1st and 10 coming from the 23-yard line. I formation for Ortiz under center. Man in motion going out wide is Ty Goodrich. Handoff to Atiemo. Atiemo is swallowed up in the backfield. He only gets about 3 yards on the carry. So I got to say, out of the half, it looks like Northbridge has come out a bit better than they did in the first.
Yeah, the defense certainly looked a lot stronger, stopping us on our first drive. And the offense has picked up a little momentum here. So this is the drive that's gonna put them back in this game here.
Yeah, we'll see. It's either gonna be a wave of Northbridge or Auburn sustaining the lead. And Belanger is stuffed for a gain of 3 again. So that brings up 3rd and 4 now for the Rockets. And we have another injury. Oh, no, that's an Auburn man down on the field.
Oh, that's Owen Morrow. Oh, no.
Oh, no. Yep, number 5, Owen Morrow. Haven't seen too much of him tonight. Looks like it's the lower leg injury. Now, I doubt it's an Achilles. I think it more has to do either the lower leg or his knee. Yeah, he's okay. He's limping off a little bit, but he's coming off on his own power, it seems. He'll get checked out there by Kate, our athletic trainer. I can tell you're a little upset by that, Bryce. He's always been a big part of the team. Thoughts?
Yeah, definitely a big part of the team. That is a big loss if he's out for the rest of the game.
Let's see how the Rockets recover 3rd and what appears to be 3 or 4. Ortiz fakes the snap. And he takes it himself, and he keeps
there
going.
He goes!
Jaden Ortiz takes it out of nothing. Off the option, he's going down the field, and he gets caught at the 15-yard line. But we got a flag late.
What a response!
Let's see. I don't know what the flag could be. I assume it might be taunting.
Might have been taunting.
That was a. Let's see. They were from all the way down at the 30-yard line there, and he went all the way down to the 15. That is a rush of 55 yards. So let's see, after the play on sportsmanlike conduct on Jaden Ortiz. Still a 55-yard carry. 15-yard on sportsmanlike conduct takes it down. But that is what we like to see from the dual threat QB. Nevertheless, it is still a 1st down and a massive gain there for the Rockets. So now from the 31-yard line, Ortiz out of the I form. And he's got a play-action bomb. Oh, where's the flag? Saucier's incensed at the moment, and I would be too.
Come
Seriously,
on.
Ortiz had him over the middle on the play action.
Pulled him.
He was shoved before the ball even got there, and there was no call. I don't know about that. And the ref was right there too. You could see the ref was watching the whole play. That's a bit infuriating. All right, here comes 2nd and 10 from the 31. Ortiz in the I form.
Northbridge is setting up a blitz here.
Toss out to Belanger. Belanger is taken down after 1 yard. That brings up 3rd and 9. So besides that 55-yard play, it looks like Northbridge has started to get a hold of Auburn on the defensive side of the ball. So this is definitely something to watch for as this game keeps going. It's still an 8-point lead for the Rockets as the clock is ticking down in the 3rd quarter. But I don't know. This could be turned. Here comes Ortiz. Rolls to his left. He's got a man.
Oh!
And makes the catch on the sideline.
That is Kalani Alston.
That's what I'm talking about. You roll him out to the left, and you get a big play. 26-yard catch to Alston.
That's what we needed right there, Paul.
And here we go. From the 5, 1st and goal. Hand off to Belanger. Belanger breaks 2 tackles. Cannot be stopped.
Touchdown, Rockets!
5th of the game for Belanger. He is just unstoppable, Bryce. You saw it. He was hit before he even got the ball. And he still breaks the tackle. 2 of them. Walks in the end zone on his feet. 5-yard run, touchdown.
Unbelievable.
Yep. 4th touchdown.
Fourth
Fifth
Fifth touchdown today. Now, am I right about game of the year?
I need him on my fantasy team immediately.
Yeah, Ashton Genty's not doing much for me.
That was your first mistake. Here the Rockets are going for 2. Let's see, did they get it?
Looks like they did not.
Yeah, they say he's just short on the try. I'm a little confused by that. Like, why don't you just take the extra point and still stay up by 15 so that they need a 2-point conversion still?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, you were still 4 for 4 in field goals, so nothing wrong with your field goal unit.
I understand, but at the same time, I'm also thinking logic a little bit. But I know Coach Cormier, he's Coach Cormier for a reason. He knows what he's doing. So it's 34-20, folks. 2 minutes and 27 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. You are on AHS TV. I'm Paul Vengos alongside my good friend and co-commentator,
Bryce Oliveira. This has been an absolute great game, back and forth with the offenses. We are looking at Northbridge going to be returning the ball pretty soon. Hopefully they can get some steam rolling here. We got about 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter, so they are desperately going to need to score before the 4th quarter if they want to stay alive.
You're absolutely right, Bryce. They have an experienced head coach who I'm sure has seen it all, but also you're also going up against a Rocket machine that it's looking for its 3rd straight win. And it looks like they put Jaden Ortiz back in the kickoff. Over to the 10-yard line. Kick taken by Northbridge, and he's got a bit of a hole. Oh, but he's eventually stopped at the 35. Momentum completely shifted on that run. So the kick return gets Northbridge to the 34-yard line, where they will begin their drive 1st and 10 with Joel LaChapelle and company.
You know, Paul, we talk about Auburn. If they win this, they'll be 3 in a row. They had an absolute great game last week over in Springfield. Beat them 42-12.
And keep in mind, this is a team that feels it's not getting any respect in the power rankings at the moment, ranked 24th in Division 5.
24th?
I think it's because of the strength of the opponents we've played besides Hudson, but this win is sure to get us back up in those columns, like in the upper end.
Oh, 100%.
And here's LaChapelle to drop back to throw. Pass outside the Daigle. And he gets maybe 3 yards on the catch. 2nd and 7 coming up.
But no, yeah, I heard a lot of positive things about last week in Springfield. Sadly, it was an away game, but absolutely domination from the Rockets yet again. This game's looking more of an offensive game, but really the defense is the past now 3 weeks has absolutely, you've seen an absolute increase in morale and spirit. So the defense has really been showing up lately and proving themselves.
You're 100% right, Bryce. And even tonight they've held their own, even though a few plays have gone free. And on 2nd and 9, it appears that Daigle may have gotten close to the first down, if not getting the first down. Yes, they're going to give him the first down on a gain of 9. Yes, it is a first down. So Northbridge trying to move the ball a little bit here, get some momentum so that maybe they can get a score and get back in this game.
A score is desperately needed right here, Paul. Looking like it's going to be...
Here's LaChapelle dropping back. He's looking for a man downfield. Akeem Rose is right on him. Did he make the catch? No, he didn't make the catch. Again, good pressure by Rose. Hit him as he was throwing the football. He's been a force to be reckoned with on the defensive line tonight.
An absolute game changer for the Auburn Rockets defense. I would say his impact has absolutely shaped this team into the way they want to be.
I agree with you 100% on that. Almost like a Micah Parsons there off the edge.
I mean, it can be really true that one person can impact a team, Paul. And what we've broadcasted, he has definitely been that person to affect our defense and make it 10 times better. His rushing abilities have just been insane.
Agreed. And here's LaChapelle back to pass again. He's looking for a man downfield, but now he pumps. He takes it himself, and he only gets maybe a yard on the rush. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long for Northbridge.
Got about 1:16 left here. This play is going to be crucial.
I have a feeling that this is 4-down territory, even if they don't get it. So they're actually going to say no gain. And here we go, 3rd and 10 coming up for Northbridge. LaChapelle out of the gun. 2 receivers to his right and on his left. Running back in the backfield with him is Daigle. Here's the snap. Fake the handoff to Daigle. Rose coming in. Pressure away, but it's completed. LaChapelle's pass over to Coughlin, who is back in the game.
I mean, that's just where I'm seeing a little bit of effort that needs to be done. There were 4 guys in a circle around him, kind of spread out, and he was left wide open.
And that's a 21-yard gain there. And a first down for Northbridge. And here, 1st and 10. LaChapelle on the read, takes it himself. And he oh my goodness, he keeps breaking the tackles, and he's still going. What a run. Wow. That's going to be a gain of 24 yards.
Looked like Gronkowski for a second.
Wow. Yeah, let's see. That brings us to the end of the third quarter, folks. The score is 34-20 Rockets, but Northbridge is driving. I'm Paul Vengos on AHS TV with Bryce Oliveira, and this is shaping up to be a great finisher, folks. Stay tuned for the fourth quarter of action.
Definitely. That quarter went by extremely quickly, Paul. Northbridge's offense seems to have been woken up just a little bit here. They're looking stronger. LaChapelle is absolutely lighting up the field. Also, Akeem Rose on his tail at every single play. So the defense, we're still here. We're gonna shut them down, and we're going to keep driving and win this game.
Definitely something to keep our eyes on. And here they go. It's going to be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line.
I mean, LaChapelle, he's 6'2" and 200 pounds.
His physical demeanor is something that, like, you don't usually. Well, it's becoming more common in a quarterback, but it's something to be feared nonetheless.
He's just steamrolling people when they try to go and sack him. I mean, Akeem Rose is on him, but, you know, LaChapelle gets rid of the ball before he gets to him. But, like, somebody's coming up to him. He's just trucking him right in the ground. He's just huge for a quarterback.
Insane. So now, 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Man in motion. LaChapelle takes the snap. Hand off to Daigle. Daigle has a free room of space. I think he was taken down there by Jaden Martinez before the end zone. Nonetheless, that's a good rush there on 1st down.
Hey, whoa.
And now here we go, 2nd down and 1. LaChapelle taking it himself. And he's going to be stopped. He gets the 1st down.
Looks
but
like
he's
a
short of the goal line.
Looks like a mix of Sam Faber, Jaden Martinez, Billy Seaver.
All right, here we go. Northbridge trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. I bet you they're going to take it. LaChapelle's going to take it himself for the end zone. Bold prediction. LaChapelle touchdown on this play.
Stuffed.
Wow. Well, I stand corrected. That looked like Akeem Rose got down low right there. Stopped Daigle. And that's a loss of 2 on the play. So that brings up 2nd down and goal from the 3 now instead of the 1.
This is risky territory here, Paul.
So Akeem Rose, that's his 4th tackle of the night to go along with the sack. Him and Jaden Martinez are the leaders for tackles on the defensive side at the moment.
Jaden Martinez has had an absolute great game tonight.
And now here's 2nd and goal. I still think that his transition to the defense was the best move they could have made for him.
100%. He has obviously proven that.
And here's LaChapelle, dropping back to throw. Quick pass, incomplete at the goal line, knocked away. Brings up a 3rd and goal. So, decisions.
Are they gonna gamble it, Paul, or are they gonna play it safe?
I'm surprised that they haven't given it to LaChapelle to take himself, because both times he's done that, he's scored. Let's see, we have a stoppage in play. Another injury. Oh no, we can't quite get the number on it yet. He's limping off the field. That's Liam Doyle. That is our kicker, folks. Let's hope he's all right. Yes, he's running very gingerly, limping off the field. He's going to get checked out by the trainer. Hopefully he'll be okay. Because that is big. That's our kicker right there.
And in Bonneville replacing him.
And now here comes 3rd and goal. And let's see it. There it is. Touchdown, La Chapelle. Told you. Told you. He just takes it himself and it works. So that's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the night. Joe LaChapelle has fingerprints all over this game.
This game has belonged to Braden Belanger with the 5 touchdowns, Paul.
Well, yes, correct. But I'm saying LaChapelle has really kept Northbridge in this thing.
Oh, 100%.
And now it's only a 1-score game. And with all the injuries, this is something to keep our eyes on because here comes the extra point, and it's perfectly down the middle. So, on that drive, that was 5, 7, 11. That was 11 plays on that drive for the Rams. And they started from their own 21-yard line, got all the way down to the end zone. That's really something, Bryce.
Yeah, so Auburn right now needs to respond and respond quickly. Or what you can do, less than 10 minutes, waste the clock as much as you can, get yourself in the end zone range and field goal range. Just waste the clock. That would be my suggestion. You're up by 1 touchdown. Juice the clock as much as you can. Get in the end zone, score it, and end the game.
I like your logic, Bryce. I think also, though, you want to play this a little bit methodically like you had in those first few drives that we saw in the first half, where Belanger was just taking it himself. He was doing whatever he wanted to do with that football, and it was working. And they're going to actually let that go for a touchback here. Kickoff goes all the way out of the back of the end zone. All right, Bryce. Less than 10 minutes to go. 1-score game. Who are you giving the ball to?
Well, I honestly would give Andon Bonneville the ball. Absolute speed demon. But obviously, Braden Belanger, 5 touchdowns in this game. So obviously, that's gonna be the obvious move to go with. You know, you could run a little QB sneak here. As you saw, Jaden Ortiz, an absolute speed demon when he made that 50-yard carry.
Instead, they're going to give it to the fullback, Atiemo, on 1st down, and he's going to get 1 yard on the play. So that brings up 2nd and 9 for the Rockets. I'd like to see a play-action bomb here. I'm not going to lie. I'd like to see fake handoff to Belanger and see if he can get a man downfield.
Me too, Paul. Love those big action plays.
And here's Belanger going to try and bounce it off to the left. And it looks like he's got enough for the first. We'll see where they mark him down. Yes, that is going to be a 1st down. So 9-yard run there for Belanger.
All right, Paul, here we go.
From the 30-yard line. Ortiz under center in the I form. Hand off to Belanger. Belanger is going to get 2 or 3 yards. It looks like 2 yards on the play.
Yeah, looks like 2 yards.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 8. And that clock is ticking now. Under 8 minutes to go. This drive has already taken 2 minutes off the clock. And any second counts at this point.
Like that, Paul, what I keep saying, just waste the clock away.
2nd and 8. Ortiz rolls out. Oh, that was a dangerous throw. Trying to find Bonneville. Went way over his head, across his body. And that stops the clock and brings up 3rd and 8.
Looks like Owen Morrow tried to step in on that.
Good to see him back in the game, by the way.
Yes, very important.
I think the story of the night offensively, though, has just been the rushing attack. Ortiz has made some plays of his own through the air, but it's been that rushing offense that has really driven this team. The obvious choice is Belanger, of course, but you had Ortiz's 54-yard run. You also had Atiemo, who is doing a really good job of carrying the load tonight.
Yeah, Kalani Alston, too. What a heck of a catch.
Yes, 26 yards there. And now here's Ortiz. Drops back on 3rd down. He's looking deep. And he's a little bit short for Alston. Yeah, there's no flag on the play. Looked like there was some contact.
Pulling down on his arm.
I think it was a little bit after the play and where it was seen as uncatchable. 4th down now upcoming, and it looks like Everson's going to come out to punt. Yes, here comes Everson. Two return men for Northbridge. Everson, another good kick. And it looks like Saucier's right on him. Yes, Saucier, and it looked like Caden Wood on the tackle there.
Absolute great takedown by the two captains.
So now, folks, 7:18 to go. Those two incompletions gave Northbridge a lot of time. Now they have a chance to go down the field and tie this game.
That is true, Paul. I don't much like the time that we gave them. I think it's a little too much time, and I think we're leaving ourselves in a vulnerable situation.
Indeed. Indeed we have. And on the first play, that's a great tackle made. That looked like that was number... Ooh, that was number 47, Colvin Nudie on the tackle. And now that brings up 2nd and long. 3-yard loss there on the play.
Looks like Liam Doyle is also back in the game ball.
Indeed he is. Rose got off the block, but it was a quick throw. And that's a gain of 6.
Nice little tag team between Jade Martinez and Owen Morrow on that tackle there, Paul.
Indeed. So that looked like a gain of 7 on the play. Props to our PA announcer for tonight. He's bringing the energy. Really bringing the energy. And here comes 3rd and 5. Key play here. LaChapelle going to keep it himself. Takes the run. And he reaches across and he's got the first down.
That was a great dive right there.
Yeah, that's enough for a first down. So, here we go. Northbridge is driving. This is definitely something that's going to make Auburn like really sweat out the clock now. And here's 1st and 10. LaChapelle drops back from the gun. Rose is trying to make a move on a deep pass down the field. Is that an interception?
Interception, Liam Doyle.
Interception!
Yeah!
The interception for Liam Doyle!
That's what you want to see, baby.
Deep play right there! Oh my goodness! It looked like LaChapelle was going to try and find a man deep, and Northbridge was driving. It's all over now on that drive. Big interception right there. Great toe-tapping skills from Doyle.
That was fan-freaking-tastic, Paul. Auburn student section is going berserk right now.
5 minutes to go. This is where we got to close out the game, though. It's not over yet.
Just chop the clock.
Here we go. 1st and 10 from the Rockets' 10-yard line. And the handoff goes to Belanger. Belanger gets a gain of 4. Yes, gain of 4 on 1st down for Belanger. And the clock is running. Remember, Northbridge still has all 3 timeouts. 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go.
That's exactly what they should do. Just waste the clock as much as you can.
Here comes Ortiz out of the gun. And he fakes a play action. Belanger's got the ball, and he's got some room to the outside. And he gets a sizable amount of yards. Lots of breathing room now for the Rockets.
And that fake out right there by Jaden Ortiz.
That's what makes Belanger great. He pumps it to the outside, and he can speed past anybody. And that's a 22-yard gain.
Well, Braden over the spring and summer took up a new sport. He did do outdoor track.
Indeed, and well, his talents
obviously it's showing there, Paul.
His talents were put to great use. And shout out to our track coach, Dr. Fridello, for that one.
Yes, Paul, I agree.
So 1st and 10 now, Ortiz. He's got to take it himself. He fooled a lot of people. Oh, he's not down yet.
He's going.
That is a gain of 7 after initially looking like he got body slammed to the ground. He got out of it. And that's where the play calling has been good for Auburn tonight. Gain of 5 on the play. My apologies. So Ortiz on the QB read gets 5 yards. Second and 5. Man in motion is Goodrich. Belanger's got the ball, and he's stopped.
They're doing the right thing here, Ball. They're just running it so they can waste the clock.
I don't know if they got any yardage there, and Northbridge calls their first timeout. 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go. 3rd and 5 coming up. Two and a half minutes to go. As one of my heroes, Sir Alex Ferguson from Manchester United, used to say, this is squeaky bum time. It never gets closer than this.
We don't appreciate your vocabulary enough, Paul.
Sir, do you know who Sir Alex Ferguson is?
I do not watch soccer in my free time, Paul.
I am disappointed.
I'm American.
Wow. Okay. I see. I see. We have AJ Beeman-Durf. We have AJ Beeman-Durf on the phone.
Coach LaChapelle is winless against the Rockets in the past 4 years. That is upsetting. Rockets by $1 billion, I told y'all.
Thank you, AJ.
I think that's our first phone in.
Yes, we've never had a phone in like that before. Thank you, AJ Beeman-Durf.
That will not be a continuing thing.
No, it will not. No, it will not. 3rd and 5 after gain of 0 on the last play. And again, the handoff to Belanger, but he's taken down after a gain of 2. Actually, a gain of 3. This is a big decision. 4th and 2.
Not punt. Go for it.
Northbridge has taken their second timeout.
Listen, all you got to do, get 6 or 7 yards, and then just waste the clock from there, Paul.
Bryce.
That's all you have to do.
Bryce.
There is 2 minutes and 27 seconds left.
Bryce.
Don't you agree with me, Paul? That's all they got to do.
Not
Because
the
then-
not the 6 or 7 part, but yes, I agree with you.
Well, you literally said 6 or 7 earlier in the game. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it from you, Paul Vangos.
Thank you, Ireland. All right, 4th and 2. Big decision coming up. I think Coach Cormier goes for it, and you think so too, clearly.
I think they're going to do something fancy here. They've been meeting a little too long.
There is 2:27 left. So, this is tough because if you give them life here, they can just go down the field and score and tie this game.
Exactly.
But
especially with LaChapelle, he's going to be under pressure, and he's going to deliver.
it's high risk, high reward. So it's definitely going to be something to watch here. And here we go. It looks like the offense is out there. Belanger is in the huddle. And Ortiz is there as well. Let's see. Auburn's going for the... Oh, wait, no. Spoke too soon. Timeout from Coach Cormier. First timeout for the Rockets. I think that was just a ploy to get them to jump off sides. We'll see what he has in the bag of tricks, but I think the punt is the safe option here. They still need a touchdown.
Yeah, but, that's also the dangerous thing, Paul. If Northbridge gets down the field and they make the touchdown, and they go for 2, then they get the lead.
But that's a lot. That's a lot easier to do from 45 yards than it is from, say,
That's
80.
true. But if we take that gamble, Paul, we'll be down by 1 with not a lot of time left to go.
You're saying if we punt it.
I say we should go for it. If we punt, it might not end up in our favor.
I don't disagree with you, but at the same time, I think the punt would be the safe option. But it looks like offense is back out there again. Ortiz and company in the huddle trying to put this game to bed. Northbridge has 1 timeout left. So maybe this and another first down, if this is converted, would end the game for the Rockets. And they're running it. Atiamo is going to get through. Clutch gain of 8 yards and a Rockets first down. I got to tell you, I was worried, though. Atiamo got hit before he even received the ball.
Oh, yeah. But that man is an absolute beast on the field, Paul. And without a doubt, that play was the correct call to make.
And now the clock is running. So gain of 9 from Atiamo on 4th and 2. That may very well have been the nail in the coffin. Let's see. Northbridge has 1 timeout. It's definitely not over just yet. Crazier things have happened. Belanger has fumbled today, so he's just got to hold on to the ball. Anybody who's carrying the football now just has to hold on to it. And Belanger has some space.
Oh,
He's going to take
there
it.
it is.
And he scores!
A sixth touchdown.
The man is unstoppable. Man is absolutely inevitable, even. A 6th touchdown from Belanger.
Unbelievable, Paul.
46-yard run there, and that may have just been it. 1:33 left. But you know,
Can he make it 7, Paul?
the one thing that I thought may have been the better play, Nick Chubb has done it before. Just taking it down and letting Northbridge use their final timeout. Again, pad the stats. I understand. No worries about it at all. Doyle's
Doyle
extra
again.
point is good.
5 for 5 today for Liam Doyle. A great game for Liam. Also an interception from him as well. You love to absolutely see it with this game, with this team. So, I mean, this was just a huge win. This is a statement win. This is just overall, it's a great game, Paul, and I could not have asked for a better result.
Well, game's not over just yet, but at the moment, I couldn't agree more with you. So that drive, 7 plays for the Rockets, 80 yards. Are we surprised?
No.
So now we're awaiting the kickoff here. So you mentioned it. Liam Doyle has made a strong case for player of the game if there wasn't a certain man named Braden Belanger who had 6 touchdowns.
6 touchdowns. If he doesn't win player of the week, I'm going to be a little surprised.
I'm going to calculate the stats, but at the moment, I believe he's had over 300 yards on the ground.
That's insane.
And yeah, Northbridge running it back. Got up to the 40-yard line. 1:26 to go. Let's see if they can drive down and get a touchdown and maybe an onside kick. Another injury. Yet another injury tonight. So Northbridge will be starting at the 40, but the main concern on the field now is an injury. We will take a break, and we'll be right back.
Oh, that is their star wide receiver right there, Paul.
Sorry, folks, on 1st down and 10, there was an incompletion after the pressure there on the play from Braden Belanger, it seemed. And that brings up 2nd down and 10 with 1:22 left, and the Northbridge Rams trailing 14 here on AHS TV. And the launch pad is letting the people know. Listen, I like being in the stands, but this is a little much. The game's over. Just accept the victory. Go off on your own and you're okay. A lot of Northbridge fans made the trip tonight. This is Coach LaChapelle's 50th and final season, final matchup against the Rockets. I just don't think that's the right kind of thing to do in this situation. LaChapelle hit as he throws. Nearly another interception there from Rex Vardabedian.
Crazy defense tonight, Paul.
That's because you're a good coach.
And now 3rd and 10 at the 1:14 to go. You got to think 2 more stops, and that's all she wrote. From the 40, 3rd and 10, 1:14 to go. LaChapelle out of the gun. Drops back to throw. Has some time. He's going to roll out to his left. And Akeem Rose Forces a bad pass.
Oh! Unnecessary.
Yeah, incompletion it seems. Like we said, Akeem Rose is an insane threat all night.
He's been a huge problem for La Chapelle. And is the main reason why he's been running all night.
Here we go, 4th and 10, a minute to go. This is the game, folks. 14-point lead for the Rockets as it stands. Northbridge trying to make it a closer one. Fourth and 10. Ball game right here. Less on the arm of La Chapelle. Joel La Chapelle's had a great game. Few mistakes here and there, but overall he has kept Northbridge in this match. And now he plays it across the middle. It is caught. That is number 10. Looks like that is Tanner Hayden with a catch. And that is a gain of 16. Clock is running once again. La Chapelle back to throw. Over to Daigle. Daigle gets a gain of 3, taken down inbounds. And we get Northbridge's final timeout. So that was a gain of 2 there. So there are only 36 seconds left. Northbridge is obviously still trying to, they're still trying to like get another score here late, but I don't know how much it'll do. Probably nothing at this point,
Yeah,
unfortunately,
this
for them.
is the nail in the coffin, Paul. Looks like Auburn is going to take the W again.
So now Northbridge out of timeouts. Only 36 seconds to go. Down 14. They're hoping for a miracle.
On ice. Great movie.
La Chapelle drops back to throw. Has pressure from both sides. Down the field. And that is another interception. Oh!
Owen Morrow, baby.
Owen Morrow.
Oh.
He is A-OK. Makes another pick.
And that is that's the ball game, folks.
So La Chapelle, that's his second interception of the game. Owen Morrow gets a pick. And with that, the Auburn Rockets have secured their 3rd straight win. They will be 3-1 heading into next week against Uxbridge after the bye week. 2 weeks, sorry. Next week is a bye week for the Rockets. They are off after 4 straight games to start the season, and they are going to come out with a fire, I'm sure, against Uxbridge.
Absolutely, Paul. That is going to be an absolute shootout. Can't wait for that game. So, yeah, what an absolute game. 41-27. You could not have asked for a better performance from our defense. Our offense held it down. No complaints from me tonight, Paul. I think this was just an absolute great game for the Auburn Rockets.
I agree, Bryce. I'm just telling up the stats right now. Braden Belanger had 112 yards in that second half and 2 more touchdowns to his name. He gets the player of the game, I am sure. 290 yards on 28 carries and 6 touchdowns. I don't think there's much argument for that. Defensive player of the game, what do you think? Akeem Rose, how does that sound?
100%.
Pressure all night, 4 tackles and a sack. I think that's well deserving of player of the game. We had Doyle and Morrow with their interceptions, but I think it's safe to give it to Rose here.
Absolutely.
So, folks, we thank you very much for joining us tonight. We are actually going to come out and see you before we head out.
Well, Paul, an absolute great game. You couldn't have asked for more out of Auburn. 41-27, an absolute statement for Auburn Rockets.
A rivalry win, a battle that you won. It was a duel throughout, and they came out victorious. I think there's nothing better than the feeling of that, knowing that you went in, compete, and came in and did what you needed to do.
Absolutely. This is probably the best win out of the season so far. There's nothing better than beating one of your oldest rivals. So really, we cannot wait to see what we have after the bye week. We're facing Uxbridge. That will be at Uxbridge. So hopefully we get some student body over there, and we're going to have a great crowd. Can't wait for that game. So, yeah, I'm Bryce Oliveira.
And I'm Paul Vengos, signing off for tonight. Thank you, folks. Have